So my buddy Jim down at No Games for Old Men, he had a question for me. He said, "Hey, Crawdaddy, is Mouse PI for hire Cajun?" And I said, "I don't know. You got to send me something to look at and I'll let you know." So he sent me a couple of clips. We're going to go through some of these clips. We're going to decide if Mouse PI for hire is Cajun or not. Let's go.
Listen, Couillon,
I'm going to stop right there. Couillon is a very common word. It's one of my favorite Cajun French words. I use it all the time. It basically means a fool or like a silly person or a dummy, right? Any of them. Great start.
I don't know what made you change your mind. Wait. You're not one of them coppers.
That accent, that's not a Cajun accent. Maybe they trying to go for like a city mouse, like, I don't know.
Yes, may ain't our job to ask questions.
The use of the word may right out was really good. May, it ain't our job to ask questions. So they're using the words with that accent. It don't go together.
We just deliver. It's them cops pulling the strings. Real rats, I tell ya.
Rats?
Well, not rats like rats. No, the coppers. Crooked boodoos. They made us do it. Swear on my mama's cottage curds.
My mama, that's a common one too. That's what you call your grandmother. Call her your mama. A lot of use of Cajun words here, but maybe because it's a noir type game, they trying to use accents that you would typically hear in like them type of movies. They want them to be from the South, but they still using like noir type accents. I don't know. It's weird for me to listen to it.
With all that brine on you, I'm guessing you're ferrying the shrews up the shore.
Up. Somewhere in Wallop Bay.
That's really subtle. You say up. Like if it's hot outside, we're gonna say it's hot. Right? If something's really far away, we say it's far. Here you say it is up, like it's way up.
Oui, my bad, sir.
Wallop Bay is huge.
Just a quick note, I never say oui ever.
It's like looking for a shrew in a haystack. I need to head back to the office, rethink everything I've learned.
All right, that was a good start. I see where you're getting it from. You thinking this is like they're supposed to be Cajun because of the words that they use. Let's go to the next one. All right, immediately looking at this, I haven't even started it yet, but looking at that lady, I already got an idea in my head of what she's gonna sound like.
Turn around and leave, Cheryl. This ain't no place for a city mouse.
That's pretty close to what I was expecting her to sound like.
Bad spirits, yeah, here? Old sins, unknown forces.
This is a lot better than the first one. This is like a old Haitian voodoo priestess lady. She got like that old dignified, spiritual, religious kind of vibe to her, right?
Oh, mon pauvre bête.
Mon pauvre bête. That's more like an old lady thing. It means like my poor thing. I don't really say that. Sometimes I'll say chatty bay, like if I see something that's cute, like, oh, chatty bay, look at that me new cat. But that's Cajun French. Now, mind you, this lady's not Cajun at all. I would say she's more Creole, right? Voodoo Swamp lady is kind of what they're trying to go for this. Let's go on to the next one. So Moody is like another way of saying damn, right? Moody. When I was little, I didn't know what that meant. They would just say, "Oh, Moody," and I was like, oh, "Okay." Yeah, but yeah, apparently it's like an expression that people say when they aggravated, or at least that's what they would say when I was aggravating them. So it'd be, "Oh, Moody." That kind of tell you what kind of kid I was.
You the boss here, fella?
I was. What?
He kind of sound like the Godfather.
All right, so who's the boss now?
It's a... man.
Yeah. That's another curse word right there. It's the same in French. You might know it from Expedition 33. They say merde a lot in that game too, but it basically means shit.
This was too beautiful to be real.
Now he sounds French.
What do you mean?
Them prospects, you know? See, we did our gig for that red lining coffee.
Now he sound Mexican.
But man, no, they don't fool us, lie to us. Je suis un goddamn couillon.
Je suis un goddamn couillon. I like how he mixed it up there. He used a little bit he used mostly French, but a little bit of English. That's about right. Yeah, he's saying he was a couillon, thinking that he could believe him, right? Mais non. I like that too. You say, but mais non. Mais non basically just mean but no. Mais. I like to use the word mais a lot too. Mais what? Mais what you say? Again, good use of Cajun words, but I don't know what's going on with the accent though. Let's see what this one is. Is the old lady again, the Haitian lady. Of all the three characters, this one's my favorite.
Since you fresh round here, I reckon I toss you a little lanyap.
A little lanyap. Little lanyap. Lanyap is another good word. It means a little extra. Give you a little extra. It kind of, what she's trying to say is she's going to give him a little hint.
But I need some back scratching too, Cheryl.
That sounds vaguely unsettling.
Relax, Cheryl. Just a figure of speech. See? The place be falling apart. Elevators busted, pipes leaking like a crawfish pot, and they're just the beginning.
Pipes leaking like a crawfish pot. You know what? I know what she means. This is a pot, and then this is the pot you put the crawfish in. Right? When you boil it, you put the crawfish in this pot, and then you put that pot into that pot. Like that. That's why she's saying like a crawfish pot. Just wanted to clarify that.
Here, take this. Might come in handy for long. Now go. Do what you came to do.
All right. I think I got enough. So first, I wouldn't say that this is Cajun. I would say that this is definitely Southern. I feel like they were trying to go for more for like New Orleans. The accents were a little rough. Though this old shrew, she got the best accent of all of them. That's great. That's almost what I was expecting. The other two were a little rough. I would say they were thinking New Orleans, and they ended up with New York. But it is what it is. Overall, if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a 1.5 out of 5 on the spicy meter, because they definitely used the dialogue. Like, they used really good dialogue for what they were trying to go for. The accents were not there at all. Maybe they wanted to keep like that noir accent, like they wanted to keep it a little more noir, but they wanted to make it a little Southern, so they threw in some of that Cajun dialogue. I could get that. So yeah, I give it a 1 out of 5. It's not Cajun at all. It is Southern. They did a great job with the dialogue. If they had that kind of dialogue on somebody like Drifter from Deadlock, where they had Drifter's accent, but he spoke like this, that would be like perfect combination. So that's all I got. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.